Hey, Tyler here. If you want to understand real American English, one thing you have to understand is how words change in natural conversation. Because the way English is spoken in movies, interviews, and everyday life is often very different from the way it's written. So today we're going to watch a short clip from the amazing YouTuber Jenn and break down what's really going on so you can improve your English. Also, if you want to check her channel, I'll leave the link in the description. So let's watch the scene and break things down.
When do you know your relationship is not fixable and you have to end it? This question is heavy because everyone's endpoint is different, but there's like a few telltale signs. The main one is if you find yourself mutating into a version of yourself that you don't like. Every person that you interact with, they activate a different part of you. And if your partner is making you more irritable and cranky, if life feels heavier and more impossible when they're with you, like the writing's kind of on the walls.
So let's begin with these two words here. I know she said because, but you might hear people saying just cuz, dropping the first syllable. And the interesting thing here is that we have these two words which are spelled exactly the same but are pronounced differently and mean different things. So the first one, which is the shorter version of because, is pronounced with a schwa sound. So just imagine it's pronounced as C-U-Z, cuz. Fun fact, it's the same way we say cuz as a short version for cousin. Now, the second one, we pronounce it with an ah sound. For example, cause. That's the cause of something. Let me show you some examples.
15th largest cause of death in the United States last year.
It can cause some friction.
It is not a cause of death. A result of this is that stroke is the leading cause of long-term disability in adults in the world.
Because everyone's endpoint is different, but
when she says that everyone's endpoint is different, what she means is that the final stage or how the relationship ends is different for everyone. And be careful so you don't mistake endpoint for endgame. When we use endgame for a couple is that a couple is meant to last forever, that this couple is supposed to end up together, like they're meant to be.
there's like a few telltale signs.
Did you notice she said telltale, like telltale signs? Telltale signs are clear, revealing things that happen that expose something. It could be a secret, truth, or hidden condition. In this situation, she means things that happens in relationships that show you that maybe it's time to break up and go your separate ways. Sometimes they're not big things. It could be something subtle. I've seen people using telltale as the same meaning as tattletale, which is someone who reveals secrets or reports wrong things other people did to a boss or a teacher or a parent or any authority figure, usually to get the other person in trouble.
If you find yourself mutating into a version of yourself that you don't like.
She used the word mutating, which means to change or transform. So what she means here is that if you see yourself becoming a version of you that you don't like, then there's something wrong. Mutating is an interesting word since we have two T's here, but each T in this word sounds different. The way we pronounce this word is, first, split into 3 syllables. So the first syllable is mu. Then the first T is pronounced as a real T sound, as in Tyler. Then we go to the A sound, same sound when we say hey. Then the second T sound is a flap T or fast D sound. Then we go to an I sound, as in live or sit. And finally an NG sound. A lot of people think that this sound is the same as an N, but it's not. In some words, sometimes we even pronounce it as an N sound, but the N sound is pronounced with the tip of your tongue and the front of your mouth. Just place the tip of your tongue behind your upper front teeth and slide it a bit back until you feel that the tip is touching your gum ridge. Then say, That's the N sound. The NG sound, on the other hand, you have to bring your tongue back and the tip of your tongue doesn't touch anything. So here we're going to say mutating.
Every person that you interact with, they activate a different part of you.
If you pay attention to how she pronounces this word, you'll notice this word has only 2 syllables, not 3. So what we do here is we don't pronounce the first E sound. So we go from D, which we use an I sound as in sit or live, and we go straight to front. Notice how the second E is pronounced as a schwa sound. You know, that sound, so it's different. Now I want to show you how to connect these 3 words so you don't sound robotic. To do that, you have to know that T will actually sound like a flap T or fast D, so we can connect it with of. And that the F in of actually sounds like a V. Now that you know that, I want you to do something. Imagine that T belongs to of, and that F belongs to you. So we say part of you, part of you.
And if your partner is making you more irritable and cranky,
Have you seen this word? So we use cranky when someone is in a bad mood or they're getting annoyed easily. I think the secret to pronounce this word correctly is the N sound, since N comes before the letter K here. Usually when this happens, N actually sounds like NG. Remember I mentioned before how to pronounce NG? So this happens because K is pronounced in the back of your mouth. So we end up pronouncing N in the back as well.
life feels heavier and more impossible when they're with you, the writing's kind of on the walls.
Writing is on the wall is an idiom to indicate that there are clear signs of warnings that something bad, such as failure, disaster, or the end of a situation is going to happen soon. It suggests that the outcome is already obvious to observers, even if it has not happened yet. Well, I'm gonna start releasing videos more often since I believe that consistency is the secret to this game. So I'll have shorter videos like this one, but I'm gonna try to post them more often. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Oh, I'm slipping away.